an eternal perspective it relieves you of this, the drudgery of the obedient Christian life that puts one foot in front of the other kind of obedience. Oh, just hang on, just persevere. We're miserable here, but we'll get the big payoff someday. The big payoff someday should invigorate, inspire, bring us joy now, so that people see now the work of Jesus in our hearts. The joy he brings now, today, not simply the joy he'll bring someday. I mean, some people act like, okay, yeah, I'm miserable now. And I'm about as miserable as I can be, and I'll pretty much make everybody else around me miserable. But one day, it'll all pay off. That is not what you see. You just see it will pay off, and that should make us now realize it is paying off. It is paying off, and some of that. But look at where this passage goes. So, you sympathize with those in prison. Joyfully accept the confiscation of your property because you knew you yourselves had better and lasting possessions. So, do not throw away your confidence. It will be richly rewarded. Even know that when you're down, and it doesn't mean you're going to be feeling great every moment. I mean, if you've had your property taken from you, do you think God sympathizes if you go, wow, that was a big loss? I mean, I think God sympathized with me when I thought I was going to be a pastor the rest of my life. I can no longer be a pastor. I got to do something else. Because the abortion clinic's going to take the money, and, I can't, it was kind of my dream. I was living my dream. And now there's some people that have been in pastoral ministry long enough, they'll probably say, well, I'm not sure it's my dream. It's just kind of where I am, and I'm not glorifying. I mean, it was challenging, but I didn't want to leave it. I had no desire to leave it. But God had something else for me. Don't throw away your confidence. It'll be richly rewarded. Who is your confidence in? It's in God. Your confidence is in God. And by the way, what does Hebrews 11 says? He who comes to God must believe what? That he is a rewarder of those who diligently seek him. What we believe about God when it comes to whether or not he's a rewarder is hugely important. I don't think I've got that verse in there, but you can see how much I've left out. I mean, some of the verses I'm throwing in here that are coming up as we're talking. But you need to persevere so that when you have done the will of God, you will receive what he has promised. But the persevering itself is done, like with Jesus, for the joy set before him.